confirmed by Carlos Carranza, Marcela Ula, Karen Tatiana Peña, and me, Snyder Mendez. The main goal of neural network is to develop an algorithm that can accurate knowledge and learn from that knowledge. Every neuron has multiple inputs following by a process and an output. Usually, these values are Boolean, 0 or 1. The improvement of neural networks are to show the result in the middle of numerical range. In the following application developed by our teams, we have a backend development integrate with a front-end development.
The simple perceptron is the oldest artificial neural network. Its origin took place in 1957 by the psychologist Frank Rosenberg. It consists of a binary classifier or linear discriminator. This means that from training with data, the perceptron was capable of recognizing patterns and making decisions. The simple perceptron is a unidirectional neuronal model composed of two layers of neurons, one for input and one for output. The operation of such a network with n input and m output neurons can be expressed as follows.
Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, for this part, we have two methods on the backend. The first one is validate. This method works, first of all, with a function called mat dot can age. This function receives four parameters: x1, weight 1, x2, weight 2, and the error. Initially, to calculate um, the perceptron, we are going to do a validate. This validate is this function. Sorry, no, is this function. So this function receives the same five parameters. If it's okay, it's return the value expected. For example, if the value expected is equal to 1, this variable if equal or yeah, if I don't know how to say yeah, equal to 0 or more or equal to 0 or less equal to 0, it's okay for these values. In case if not, this method is called adjust. So this method is calculate again the new values for weight 1 to weight 2 and hero. After that, again, call the same method. This call is a recursive call, and again calculate the same with the new parameters. is this this parameter um, is for is repeated for each one for G1, G2, G3, and G4. Uh, the last one, we have another method. This method is calculate this service. And this service it just works to calculate the if these the values are correct. Yeah, for example, initially calculate the perceptron with these values to error minus 0.1, the learning factor 100. Uh, the next one weight 1, 1.1. The next one weight 2 is 1.5. So send I send the request and I get these values. These values I put on the next service to validate. And again, send the request. For example, the first value is minus 1 and the second value is minus 1. Minus 2 minutes is equal to minus 1. If I put 1 and minus 1 is equal to 1, minus 1 and 1 is equal to 1, 1 to 1, 1. And, and that's all for backend side. Next.
Okay. Eh, okay, for the creation of the front, we may use it of the real framework, and throughout this we may use of hooks such as the use state. Um, we also may use the material design library for the fonts that you can see. Um, uh, we had two fonts. The first font is a font that was where the information entered by the user, which are learning factor, and within one and within two. In the second form, from which say that is file truth, the evaluation result data, and additionally the value of S1 and S2 must be entered by the user. And finally, we say the final calculate result with which we can query off of the test and start training of the neuron. For the request, we may use Axios library, and to carry out the objective. We consume two post capacities, one to validate and the other to calculate. An example for this front um, is for the first front, validate and resolve the validate. Then user entry to data, calculate, and the final result. Mm, thanks.
According to the OR gate, the results can be x1 equals 1 and x2 equals 1, so y is equal to 1. X1 equals 1 and x2 equals minus 1, so y is equal to 1. The next is x1 equals minus 1 and x2 equals 1, y is equal to 1. And finally, x1 equals minus 1 and x2 equals minus 1, 2. So y is equal to minus 1. There are the results according to the OR gate table.